Good heavens. Well, they make contraption. So I phone a friend.
Quickly, Mandus, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
Won't somebody please think of the children? One of those teeth. July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate. Using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. Simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae. Okay, there we go. 1 part argon monad disperol. Fluid is sufficient. Can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. Compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound. Outside the body is highly corrosive, even destroy small quantities of metal. So there we go. That's the connection. And the Brennenberg was his uncle, some form or fashion. Oh, right, I remember. Collect some of that substance that they mentioned so I can corrode that. We don't have any on us, but we'll find some. Sweet, so at least there's a connection to the old game. Temperature storage, link pins. Pigman. Chilling vision of things to come. Warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. Lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says. I did drink it, and I did do that. Because of the changes that ripple inner me, my teeth sneeze out and scattered like mice in the dark. Cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back to my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. Never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. Passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? the side effects of that secret sauce that I had previously mentioned. Sorry, I won't actually put that here so I can collect it back up there. Guess that's all we really had down here. I'm going to guess these things I'm sending up there are the products of the previous mentioned. Oh, we came back around. Sweet. Okay, got the one.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
So like Brandenburg. August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They're the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. Measure their skulls, check their teeth, give them loud numb to pass by them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. You hear the hissing of gas, hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset, hear the pigs screaming. Moved all the mirrors. After the process, it is the reflections that trouble them most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Find another way to the tunnel. Take care in this place, Madness. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Guessing I don't need more than one then. Can't head that direction with all the steam in the way. Children, no. Children. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog injected with the styrosine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, died just after midnight. Okay, there you go, thank you. Strict 9. Immerse the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduce alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of Strict 9 poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. Drowning? Perhaps, yes. After all known to be the kindest of suicides, if one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Came back around. Now the vents are closed. Or spraying us in the face. Okay, I guess there's our second one. We needed to find a third thing, because I don't remember that being in the notes. One part infusion vitae, one part explosive fluid. Guessing that's it. Then that turn goes into the third one. Take this back upstairs. There we go. Light does its job. Smashing myself on the pavement somewhat. This leaking world. And the rhododendrons seem to be taking over the garden by the wall. Could dig them for you. No, get out. Get out of this house. You leave them be.